Every technology has a moment. Cloud computing had one, AI had one, biotech had one. In 2026, quantum computing is having its own moment. Xanadu Quantum Technologies is about to list on NASDAQ and the Toronto Stock Exchange under the ticker XNDU. They, of course, will be the world's first publicly listed photonic quantum company. The merger with Crane Harbor Acquisition Corp has been approved by shareholders. They raised $302 million in gross proceeds. The Canadian government put in CAD $390 million on top of that. Quantum computing now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, has a stock price. Bain and Company puts the total market at $100 to $250 billion once, of course, the industry matures. Finance, pharmaceuticals, and logistics are the sectors where pilot deployments are already being planned. Not in theory, but in 2026, Quera has delivered a quantum machine capable of error correction to Japan's National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology. Global customers can access it this year. Microsoft, working alongside Atom Computing, is preparing to deliver error-corrected quantum computers to enterprise clients. Microsoft calls these Level 2 quantum computers systems that use error correction protocols, which makes them considerably more reliable than what existed before. Then we have IBM, Google, and AWS. All are expected to bring quantum capabilities into their existing cloud platforms within the next 12 to 24 months. So for most businesses, that means quantum access through tools they already use. Kevin Q, founded by researchers from Harvard and the University of Chicago, just closed an $8.8 million seed round. They are, of course, also building modular quantum interconnects, the underlying infrastructure that allows quantum systems to scale. Funding is moving at every level of the industry as we speak. But of course, here is a complication, as well it tends to be. Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh published a paper in Science earlier this year. Several quantum breakthroughs that had been widely reported and celebrated were examined. Some of them, the researchers found, could be explained by much simpler mechanisms. Nothing exotic, nothing quantum. The listings are real for sure. The funding is also real. The enterprise deals, if you're wondering, are also real. But at the same time, parts of the scientific record are being revised. Some claims did not hold up under scrutiny. Peer review caught them. Both of these things are happening in the same industry, in the same year. The point at which quantum computers can genuinely outperform classical computers on real business problems is expected to arrive at around 100 logical qubits. The industry is expected to reach that around 2028 or 2029. Science Daily described this as quantum computing's transistor moment. The transistor took years to move from lab to product, but the companies that understood it early were the ones that shaped what came next. And what's next is the front page take. Quantum computing is entering a commercial phase. The capital, the listings, the enterprise partnerships. These are not projections anymore. Some of the science is still being tested and corrected. That is normal for a maturing field. Businesses do not need to build a quantum strategy as of today, but they do need to decide whether this belongs on their radar at all, because waiting until it is obvious will have a cost. Cloud computing taught us that. AI definitely went on to confirm it. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. I was going to say let us know in the quantum below. Anyway, got carried away. Is quantum something your industry is already looking at? That's the question. Or does 2028 still feel too far away? Well, please do let us know what your thoughts are. Till then, as always, like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.